guys, this is Nodus here, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today, this is a video that I always wanted to do. I haven't got a chance to do it, as a matter of fact. In this video, I'm gonna be discussing the top 10 Bukkit plugins Bukkit or Spigot plugins that you should use on your server. Now, this isn't official. This is just as my discretion of what you probably is recommended for a server. But yeah, so enjoy that, guys. I hope you have a nice and wonderful day. Now, the 10th plugin I'm going to be showing you in this video is called the server selector. Now, basically, it's a server selector that you probably see on most big servers and probably on every big server. Basically, you have to you can redirect to servers without having to go to the signs or the portals or whatever. I don't know what you would like to do, or mainly just using commands to get to other servers in general. So first of all, it'll only go if you join the server a couple times. So I'm gonna log out real quick. I'm gonna go into the server, and it'll have the select server. You can right click that. And sometimes it has little errors where it will pass through if you have essentials, but just do that. And now what we gotta do is here's my two options that I've set in the config. So you can teleport to a lobby or you can 1v1. Right now, I just left click that, and you can edit everything in the config, such as adding new icons, adding the lines, as you can see, warp 1v1, those purple dash hyphens and stuff. And yeah, it's pretty straightforward. You basically just get it every time you join the server, and it's a really fast way and it'll really it'll make your players want to enjoy your server a lot more. Alright, so the 9th plugin I'm going to be showing you is called 1 versus 1. It's kind of a short plugin name, but anyways, it's basically a plugin in which you basically fight people. This is kind of like Kohi or Badline or Para, any of those servers, you see their 1v1, but it's just kind of a different kind of plugin. Now, first of all, I recommend, if you're a server operator, you can you need to turn on your game mode to 0 if you're in a closed area like this, because then when you're done with the match, you don't even know what health they're on. You'll end up breaking blocks. So I set my game mode to game mode 0, and basically I've set a map, and I'll create a video how to do it, but it's pretty long, how to enable a map and create it and all of that stuff. So I'll show a video how to do it later. But first of all, I'll right click the sign. It'll say TRI1v1, which is you can actually edit that in the config, the prefix. You are in the queue of Arena Desert now, or you're number 1. I can go on my alt account, and then I can right click this as well. Now, as that map has just basically requires 2 players. Now, also, so now, it's time to fight. There's 300 seconds in order to complete it, but, again, I still have my alt account on, so it's not really just a real player and stuff. It'll go for 2 matches, and if that person wins the second match, it'll keep on going, and, it's basically straightforward. So, yay. So I'll just, punch him real quick. I'll just get him. So now, there's a kind of a glitch where you get a rotten flesh and a diamond or something, and they'll probably fix it. I don't know if it's still continuing, but what else? You can also I'll tell you how to set the sign. There's also a top 10, or you can view top 10 people in the 1 versus 1. So that's the 1 versus 1 plugin. Now, another plugin I'm going to be showing you is called Plot Me. This is a plugin in which, if you're running a kind of a nice little creative, if you want to do a creative server, you can do it. However, there is a new plugin coming out. It's called Plot Squared. I recommend you download Plot Squared. This is actually Plot Me, but if you still have Plot Me on your server, basically like you can do like /plot auto. So let's say if I want to add someone to here, I'm gonna add my alt account. So I'll add Brendan, and now it says player Brendan now allowed. And basically, if you're an operator to the server, as you can see, I got these two slabs. I can still break them. However, that only works for people who have operator, or they just have an added permission. So that's the 8th plugin, Plot Me. Now another plugin that is pretty essential to a server is number 7. Is it's very handy for a server. If you want to make a creative server, like as shown in the last plugin, then you'll need this plugin. It's called Multiverse. It basically divides up servers if you are just absolutely don't want to get into any of the complexity of the bungee cord system. You can use Multiverse if you just basically want to make another world. This also works if you're running a Bukkit server without server.pro, which I'm using right now. That, if you want to make a flat world, because you'll be starting out with a default world, so you'll need this plugin. Basically, what you can do is you can do mv create, and I'm just gonna create Brendan. Create it. It's gonna be called beach. I'm just gonna call it a beach. I don't know. You have to do beach, and I probably want it to be normal. And it started starting creation of world beach, and I'll say complete in a second. I don't know. It's kind of taking a long time, but anyways, there we go. So now it says complete. So now we can do. If you want to get to your world and you don't have, and you just do mv/mvtp, no spaces, and you want to do beach. And now you're being teleported over to this super awesome world. I just gotta let the chunks load in. That's not real. It's just chunks. So now I got a cute little like mountain here or whatever. I guess is my beach. I don't know. And I can play around with it. I can break blocks. I think also normal players can also break blocks. So make sure if you wanna, you should have a permission plugin if they don't want to break blocks. So that's basically the thing. If you want to delete your world, you can also do mv delete and then your world. So beach, and then you have to confirm it. Hopefully you're a fast typer, anyways, and it'll teleport you back to your normal world that you started when you made your server, or reset it, or whatever. That is basically the Multiverse plugin. Now the other plugin I'm going to be showing you is a very very good plugin, and it's pretty awesome. It's called Group Manager. This is kind of a simplified version of Permissions X, or PAX for short. And basically, you can add groups, you can put users in groups, and you can set the groups to have permissions, and even the players have permissions just as one. So basically, if you want to move to a player to a group, I can let's add Brendan to admin, or let's actually move him to mod. Now it says Brendan was moved to the group mod in all unnamed worlds. As you can see, I don't have a prefix yet. This is just really complex, though. I don't want to make it completely in depth. There's 1,000 other tutorials on YouTube if you want to look at them. However, this is a simplified version of Group Manager. It's what I use on my server, and it's pretty awesome. And you can also use man promote. Main add is a group, so I can add main add test. I created a group named test. I can add add Brendan. I'll add my alt to test. Now it says Brendan was moved to the group test in all unnamed worlds. That's basically Group Manager as a whole. And then you can also set permissions. I'm not gonna get too into that, but that's Group Manager. Now, another plugin that is very essential to your server, if you're not running a survival server, maybe this wouldn't be the plugin. However, if you're running like a public server where anyone can join, or mainly just because like you have like a lobby or multiple different servers where it has like a lobby, you'll really need this plugin. It's called World Guard. Basically, you can get a wand and you need a world edit, I think, to have this. Basically, you can protect areas. I'm not going to show you how to do it as I have no knowledge, but there's about a million other plugins to have on the tutorials on YouTube. Maybe like Zek or something. He'll show you a tutorial on World Guard. Now this is just that's just kind of a greeting plugin as well. And then that's number 2. The number 2nd plugin, I don't know if I said number 2nd for World Guard. However, the number 2nd plugin is Essentials. You guys all guessed it. Basically, this plugin allows for users to basically pay for people, and there's a whole lot to it, as a matter of fact. I'll show you one. So basically, maybe I want to make like a lobby. Oh, where is it gonna be? I'll make a lobby right in this little sandy thing. And I'll make sure to probably put a block here. Maybe fast for the thing. And but this is gonna be warp. And I'll do /set warp. And I'll make it be, I'll make it say, lake, set warp lake. So now, basically, that's gonna be this warp lake. So I'll go somewhere far in the distance. Another command is like /speed. It's a very good plug. It's a very good thing. It's not like a effect or anything, but it gives you a lot of speed. So I'll go like far out into the distance somewhere. I don't know where. I'm probably gonna go here. And I want to go to it. So I'll go /warp and lake. It can be it doesn't have to be case sensitive, but it's a really good plugin. There's so much to it. And yeah, that is basically the essentials. That's basically essentials. Now what you've all been waiting for is number 1. Number 1 is a absolute must, no matter if you're running. Again, it may not work on survival servers if it just kind of like for your friends or something. I don't know. But if you are still running a lobby, if you are even a builder, this is an absolute must, even if you have a build server. It is called World Edit. It's probably in the top plugins list. If you probably look everywhere on YouTube, everywhere it's gonna be World Edit. But however, I'm putting this at number 1. There's also like. So basically, what you need to do is you got a wand over here by doing /wand. I'll go over to a place, and this is actually a pretty good place. I'm just going to remove some of these just to make sure it doesn't interfere and stuff. So what I can do, I'll left click on here. It'll say first position set to coordinates, and then you have a second position. There's no third position, sadly, but I don't know why there would. So now what you do, so you can do /set. I'll set this all to diamond block, because I think it's going to interfere if I do diamond itself. So now it changes all this to diamond blocks. You can also like make this bigger, and you can also so first of all, I'll get like some diorite, and I'll kind of like if I right there, and then I'll set this up into redstone blocks. And now that replaces everything with redstone. That is the number 1 plugin. Hey guys, this is xNodus. So make sure you I didn't plan an outro, so this is kind of like 5 hours later. But anyways, if you enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like. And if you really enjoyed, just make sure you leave a subscribe. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Goodbye. Now I'm on the